Okay, for 1.1, you're going to do ACE on page 19, 1 through 4. So let's go over the questions really quickly. It says make a frequency table and a dot plot for the Korean class data. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to create a frequency table. A table. Go to Google Docs, insert table, and you're going to have 3 columns. The first column is going to be Korean pin pals. The middle one will be for the telemarks, and the last one will be the number of letters. So it's just exactly the same that we did for 1.1, the first part. So if you don't remember what that looks like, go back to page 11 and you can see an example of a frequency table. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to create a dot plot for the Korean class data. So dot plot, same thing. You're going to create a line and you're going to find the smallest value of those numbers, the number of letters. What is the smallest number there? The smallest number I see is 6. So 6 will be your first value. And the largest value that, if you look at all of that information, is 12. So I'm going to count up by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, you can see all those. Instead of putting X's, you're going to put dots. It's a dot plot, so put some dots. So let's try our 6's. If you've done your telemark, you already know how many 6's there are. If you did your telemarks, it's super easy. So I'm going to go through, since I didn't do the telemarks, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 6's. So all I'm going to do on top of my 6 is put 1, 2, 3 dots. That's a dot plot. Okay. What are the shortest and longest Korean names? You're going to have more than one name because it's asking specifically, what are the shortest names? That is plural. So you're going to look at your list. Which names, there are 3 of them, are the shortest? Which names are the longest? So look at your list. What's the bottom number on your telemark list? I believe it's 12. Which names have 12 letters? Number 3, how would you describe the shape of the distribution of Korean data? Again, do you see any gaps? Is it clustered? Does it increase into a certain number and then start decreasing? What do you notice? Increase, decrease, cluster, gap. Those are the words that you want to use to describe your data set. Number 4, identify a typical name length or name lengths, plural, for the Korean class data. And it says explain your reasoning. So you need to give me, what is the average? So what do you think most Korean names have about how many letters? Can you say most Korean names have 8 letters? I'm sure you can. Can you say they have between 7 and 9? That would work also. However, you need to justify your reasoning. I believe this because, count the number of X's and put that in there. Remember, they must be complete sentences. Now, if there's any more questions, please make a comment on Google Classroom, and I will see you soon. Adios.